Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello, welcome to this episode. It's a bonus episode that I thought to put in here for you guys, as all my bonus episodes go really well. You guys love them so much and you get lots of feedback and messages and all of that. So yeah, we thought to share another one. We have been interviewing in a video on Facebook, in a live, our clients, Courtney and Cristiin, and they've got this amazing business. 12 months ago was at zero, like literally just an idea, and we turned that idea into a business. They now run fully booked events, they've run coaching, they have sold out one-on-one coaches now, they can't fit in any more clients, and they've got the virtual assistant, and literally the business went from zero to the biggest month ever, which was over $10,000. So I just wanted to tell you, you got to listen to this, because if you're still thinking that it's possible for other people, but it's not possible for you, you got to change that mindset. You've got this, and this recording, this audio is going to show you how is it done. So go and check it out. If you want to see the actual videos and when you see the beautiful faces, go in Workshop Secret for Coaches Facebook group, and in there you can grab it. All right, enjoy. Hello everybody, and welcome. Welcome. I'm Francesca Moi, coming to you live from Miami at the moment. I live in Australia, in Brisbane usually, but I'm running this show from Miami. I've decided to just give it a go. Everybody tell me, Francesca, you got an amazing business and you can, you run the business from Brisbane. Can you just prove us that you can run a business from anywhere in the world? I'm like, here we go. Let's do it. Challenge accepted. So I'm running a business at the moment from Miami, from literally the other side of the world. Right now is 5 p.m. here. As you can see, it's starting to get darker here. It's winter, but it's really hot. And that's why I'm getting a bit of a tan while my team works 9 to 5, normal time. Well, actually, they're starting at 7 o'clock at the moment, 7 to 3. In Brisbane. Hi, Arthur. Good to see you here. I'm excited that you are also going to be in Miami tomorrow night. How good is that? So here I am literally walking my talk. I'm like, okay, I tell people that I can work from anywhere in the world. I tell people that I've got systems and procedures in place and I can share this with you all. So I need to make sure that I can do that myself. So here I am, all the way from Miami, coming to you live. So if you guys are watching, you can't wait to get into the sun. It was snowing in Sedona. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful here. The sun, the days, oh my gosh, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. All right, everybody, so today we wanted to talk to you guys about some of the experiences that my clients are going through by hiring a virtual assistant, and some of the questions that I'm getting when people want to hire virtual assistants. And so there is this myth about getting a virtual assistant to run the show, getting a virtual assistant to bring miracles to a business, to be able to do really complicated funnels and things like that. And I don't believe that that's what you need as a business owner at first. You don't need any complicated funnel. You don't need any crazy automation. You don't need any fancy website. All you need is some very strong organic marketing strategies, a plan, and then execution of the plan. And I talk to business owners all the time. What I'm seeing a common problem is for everybody, and the reason why businesses don't scale, businesses that have got huge potential, it breaks my heart when I see businesses that got huge potential don't scale because they don't prioritize procedures, processes, structure, and planning. And I used to do that. My business was on reaction all the time. I used to react to business. I used to, come up with ideas all the time because I didn't have any structure. I thought I was working better. Like I was better working creatively. I was better working like last minute. I was better creating things, the day before they happen and all of that. And it was just a story. It wasn't true. Actually, my business started to flourish and scale and get to the next level when I actually started to be more organized, when I actually started to be more structured with my days, when I started to plan in advance. And like, for example, I was literally chatting with someone this morning where we were talking about how they've got an event in February and they haven't advertised anything, they haven't sold any tickets, and now they're panicking, going, oh my gosh, it's already mid-December, what am I going to do? And so I don't want any businesses to be at that level. I don't want anybody to react to the business anymore. It's not good for, first and foremost, your health. It's not good for your team health, and it's not good for your audience. You're not going to get as much results if you react to business, if you do things last minute. So what I always say is like, have a plan. So let's say that you want to have an event in May, like we have a conference in May. We're already selling tickets. We're already bringing awareness around it. Everybody knows that there's this event happening. We talk about it. We advertise it. We seed it in our stories, in our content. I'm talking about it right now, which is another way to self-promote it, right? So there is this conference in May, right? So then you got to break it down and go like, okay, what is the topic? I need to choose the topic of the conference at least 6 months before, right? I need to choose the topic of the conference. I need to choose the what am I going to speak about? What are people going to learn? What is the result? What is the promise of the conference? What is the price tickets? What is the early bird price? What is the last minute price? Whatever it is, right? We need to come up with a structure, a plan, everything together. So then once we have done that 6 months before the event, then we can go, okay, now we need an email series. Now we need a promotional post. Now we need videos to promote it. Now we need a SMS list. Now we need to invite speakers. Now we need to lock in the speakers. Now we need to have a budget, right? So we have all those things mapped out before the event starts. We don't do it the day of the event. We don't do it the week before the event. We don't do it months before the event. We break it down. So then if we do that, that means, and okay, let me tell you one more thing. For you to be able to do that 6 months before, you need to lock into your calendar that you need to do those things, right? All those tasks now is going to go into your calendar. And when it's the day of your calendar, like the calendar tell you, hey, you need to do this thing, you need to do that thing. That's when you go, okay, I now need to follow on my calendar to do the things that it is. So as you guys are watching this, and thank you so much for joining me today, I would like you guys to tell me, like, how's your relationship with your calendar? Do you follow your calendar? Do you listen to your calendar? Do you do your calendar tells you? Because a lot of people think that the solution is getting a virtual assistant to the problem, and a lot of the time it's not that. It's about being more structured in your business. Yes, a virtual assistant will help you to be more structured for sure. A virtual assistant will help you to as more hands on deck, right? So definitely going to help to get more things done, but they're not going to take away the problem of you reacting to the business, of you taking things last minute, of you doing things, let's do it urgent. Everything is urgent. A very good business, a sustainable, scalable business should not run anything on urgent. The urgency should not exist. The word urgent shouldn't exist, right? Maybe every once a month there could be something a little bit urgent, maybe once every 2 months, but that's it, maximum once a month, right? You want to run 95% of your business on structure, on procedures, on processes, and then a couple of things obviously we need to react, right? I have a relationship issue with my calendar. Okay, good. Thank you for admitting that. Thank you for letting us know that, because this is vital. If we as business owners, as CEO, we have a calendar problem, right? We need to put our hand up, admit it, and then we need to find a solution to it. We need to stop thinking that hiring people is going to solve that problem. It's not. Hiring people is not going to solve the problem that we have a calendar issue, right? Because listen, how I used to work, and I still do, I work better under pressure. And if you are the same, just tell me under pressure. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Is that the song? Is that the words? I don't think so. But anyways, maybe it is. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that song, right? So if it's you and you work better under pressure, just say under pressure. I know that some of you are like me. I work so good under pressure. What it means is that if I have a deadline, I do it 5 minutes before the deadline, like, right? If I need to start working at 10, legit, I come up with things to do at 9:30 and I do them, right? It's so fascinating. It's just like, I am the best at doing things last minute. I just got this thing under pressure, right? I consider you guys are the same. So if you're under pressure is how you roll, then you just have to, all you do, you need to trick your brain to make things urgent even when they're not. So what you're going to do is that you're going to put things in your calendar and don't believe that it's postponable. Don't believe that you can change it. Just go, oh my God, I need to do the thing that is urgent. It's in my calendar. I can't move it. If I move it, disaster, right? I'll lose hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? You got to think about it that way. If you think about it that way, you can trick your brain into pretending that task that is coming up in your calendar, it's urgent. It has to be done today. That's it. No more. You can't move it. These are the only time that I get things done, right? I need to make sure that I trick my brain into urgency and scarcity, even when it's not. Like, I'm actually doing that task 6 months before it needs to be done. But if my brain knows that it's got to be 6 months before, then it's like, oh, I can do it next week. Oh, I can do it the week after. Oh, I don't, it's not that urgent. It's fine. Oh, yeah, look, such and such calling me. Hi, are you busy? No, I'm doing something for a conference that is like in May. All good. No, you are busy. It is important. You can't postpone that task, because if you do, then it means that your team cannot go and promote it. Your team cannot do the next thing. Your team cannot follow on to it. It's just frustrating for everybody. So you need to create the urgency. You need to create the pressure for you to make this happen. If this makes sense and you guys are legit going, oh my gosh, like totally, just say totally. I want to see how many of you truly get it. Just say totally. I wanna 100% know what has been happening there. Okay, so now that you understand, right? Totally relate. Okay, now that you understand that the problem to our businesses is most likely ourselves as CEO, as legit, right? The problem is us. If there is a problem in the business, if there's a problem of following through, of stop reacting to the business, just need to change. Their story need to change, right? It's vital. It's super important. So now that you know that, then we can hire someone in our business that we understand. Okay, I understand that I need to be more productive. I need to be more, planned out. And then you can bring that person to help you stay accountable. You can bring that person that also follow the calendar. You can bring that virtual assistant that now can help you to stay more consistent and follow up with you, like, hey, I need that thing because it's happening, like that's urgent now. I need it like yesterday. And so if we start to bring that along, then things are going to start to change. Now, I saw there was a question, how long did it take to really start having processes in place? Look, the truth about that is that it's never ending. Like, procedures and processes needs to be up to date all the time. Procedures and processes are things that it's a never ending job. People think that they're going to do it once and that's it. We have to follow up, and we have to create the procedures and processes all the time for your business to grow. Now, what I suggest is that don't just sit there and create procedures and processes for every part of your business right now or today, because it will do your head in. If you're anything like me, you're like, this is killing me. So what you got to do is that as you teach it to someone, so you bring a virtual assistant on, and as you're teaching one task to your virtual assistant, what I recommend is that you record your videos. You pretty much, let's say that you get a virtual assistant to help you with your social media marketing, right? So you go, okay, until now you probably have been doing your social media marketing, so you'd be like, okay, welcome to the business. You onboard this person, you get this person to really understand what you do, what you sell, and all of that. And then when they understand that, you're going to bring them into your business, right? You're going to bring them into your Zoom to make sure that now you do that one task that you want to delegate to them, right? So you're going to bring them into the Zoom and you're going to explain to them, okay, when this event happened, for example, we got to promote it, and this is what we do. We first put it in Eventbrite, and then we put it in Meetup, and now we do this, and now we do that. So you show the whole process, that you have a process. It's in your head though, right? So you show them what you do to do that one thing, and then your virtual assistant will record it, go away, create a procedure, what it means. Just pretty much transcribe what you said, right? First thing, we do this. Second thing, we do that. Third thing, we open this other platform. Fourth thing, we do this thing. Then we go into Dropbox and we copy this into that, right? So you just literally, they will write down all the things that you've done on that call, and then they will jump on another call with you. This is a second call. And on the second call, they will do that task while you watch them to make sure that that task is working. Now, if you do that, now what's going to happen is that now you will have a peace of mind that this task is actually going to get done, and it's going to get done properly because you saw it with your eyes. They know how to do it. It's possible. It's done. It's there. So now if we do that, everything is going to change. Like, everything is going to change. You're going to be able to to be able to now know that even if it's just one task, you have a procedure for it. It's there. And then next time your VA does it, something happens, you'll be like, maybe in the procedure, we should add this idea. We should add this step. We should do this thing. So now every time that you have an idea or something more, you're going to be able to get your business to the next level, right? Awesome. So I wanted to introduce you guys to one of my clients, Cristiin and Courtney, that really have done that, right? The business were all over the place, and then all of a sudden they were able to put things together, and one task at a time, one procedure at a time, we're able to now start to get the business to the next level. And that's to start to be able to quadruple the business because of that, right? So here we go. Cristiin, how are you?
Good, thanks, Francesca. How are you going?
Good. We are live here in Workshop Secret for Coaches and Experts. Good to see you here. I was just talking about how procedures and processes are vital for businesses. And I know that you guys have done that yourself since you had a virtual assistant. So do you want to share a little bit about where was the business before you got a VA and what happened after you got the VA?
What a beautiful journey it is. Thanks for having us on FM. I'm sure Courtney will join us soon. So before having a VA, so our business has been operational for just over a year now. And before having the VA, we were doing between 1K to 3K a month. And as soon as we put our beautiful VA on, it was our first month of 13K. And let's just celebrate that for a second.
Let's just stop there for a second. So your business went from 1 to 3K max. So your biggest month was 3K to $13,000. How long after you got a VA? Wait a second.
In that month.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Legit.
In that month. It's, there's the two elements to it. It's obviously the physicality of having more resources, being able to boost the strategies even more that Francesca teaches and goes through in the academy, those things. But then it's the spiritual side, or just like the universe side, where you overstretch yourself or overcommit yourself, or just jump into the next version of yourself and you get rewarded. The universe sends it back in many ways. So you've got to make that choice, whether it's both a logical choice and then that almighty choice. You can't even explain that.
Wow, I love it. Congratulations, first and foremost. And I can see that also Courtney is here. How good to see you, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney. Yeah.
So it's like incredible. So do you think that obviously I would like you guys to also introduce your business and what do you do? And obviously you've been in my academy, the Sold Out Business Academy, for a year before you got your first virtual assistant. So we told you in there all the organic strategies, all the things that you need to do to get your business out there. So you went from 0 to 3K a month, which is a great result for your first year. And then you were able to go to straight away to 13Ks, which is amazing. So tell me more. Either of you would like to share first what's your business, and then tell us a little bit more of, all of the things that you have, the top 3 things that you learned in the academy that you love. And then we'll talk a bit more about the VA.
Yeah. So our business, to put it real short, we do events and coaching. We're based on the Sunshine Coast. We started with doing silent disco events to sunset to sunrise on the beach, cacao ceremony, meditation included, a whole journey. And we do them fortnightly, and that's how we started. We went from 30 headsets to now 50 headsets. With our coaching, it's lifestyle coaching. So we've designed our own life cycle wheel. We go through every area of a person's life over a 16-week journey with us, 4 months. Within 4 months, you've got all new blood. So that's why we lined it up with that, a bit of body. And so, we do the coaching and events at the moment.
Oh my goodness.
The main thing is with the coaching, though, we'd love to integrate, the difference is we'd love to integrate human design and astrology into each area of those weeks. So it's about integrating that into your lifestyle and then your lifestyle into human design. So that's very much, it's about embodiment, which is everything that we're about.
I love it. Congratulations. That's so amazing to hear. And so your business just went legit from 3K to 13K. So tell me, what are the things that you've learned in the academy that got you to, like, that you have implemented that actually worked for you? So people that are listening to that, they're like, oh my gosh, I can do those things myself.
Yeah, the group work is a big one. So going into Facebook groups, having a strategy where you do the aware model and your boom posts, once you put a strategy together and you just have your templated post, it's then very easy to then spend some time looking for groups, engaging in those groups and doing your process and just working through it. So that was the biggest strategy. What else did we implement?
I would also say, for us, it's been very much like following the system. So I feel like this comes up in anything you do, whether you're working with coaches, just following your system has worked so well, and just being able to, from where we first started with the business, to be able to create what we created now, and to be able to do that with the VA. So it's really important. A lot of people like myself would be like, oh, I'll just do it later. So thank gosh I had Kristen to be able to be like, no, we need to do it this way and have it, follow the system in there. So I feel, following the system is really important, and using everything that you said to use. One step at a time, jumping on the calls every week was really, to jumping on the calls, so that they help so much. It's about surrounding yourself by those like-minded people as well.
My gosh, you guys have been doing so amazing. And the thing is, so it got you to get some momentum, right? So $3,000 a month, it's a really good start for what, you started from zero. But then what was the tipping point? What do you think? And obviously, you shared already, Cristiin, what you think. Courtney, I would love to hear from you. If someone is watching this, it's like, okay, so how is it possible? How do you get from 3K to 13K in 1 month? Like, come on, what happened? Tell us more. So we heard it from Cristiin. I want to hear from you, Courtney. What else could you add to that?
For me, it's been, and I feel like I can give vouch for Christo as well, it's about finding your own power. So knowing what you do to the business, especially if you're working with someone else in business. For us, it was a bit like, woo, and of course, when you start out a business, that's what it's like. So you're just finding your ground, you're just finding out your own values, where you stand, who's good at what, what you feel more challenged by, what you're innately really good at. So for me, I love the sales side of things. I love the more front faced and incorporating things like that. So for us, it was very much about, I feel like, finding our solid grounds of where we stand in the business, to be able to then, I feel from then it just kind of took off, because we had focus, we knew where we were going, we were determined, and it just was a bit more smooth.
I love it. And so when the virtual assistant came, what changed?
There's just helping out with so many tasks, and it's not that there's less tasks for us to do, because we just have more of a higher priority task. I feel like, we got more of our VA, she's incredible. She does all the marketing and does designs that I wouldn't have even thought of in marketing. It just, being able to incorporate her and have the extra pair of hands. We're definitely probably nearly ready for another VA.
How many hours does your VA do?
Full time.
40 hours a week.
Yeah. So to have, just thinking about us doing that work on top of what we're already doing, and then being stuck because we can't do any more, for her to come in and take the 40 hours and just be totally boosting the activities that we were doing times 10 is incredible. It's an amazing resource. The quicker that you can build yourself to get a VA, the better it will be. Really, really, truly. Because you're, as a coach or a mentor or someone facilitating space, or whoever you are in your industry, for you to be able to delegate and take more of a leadership role, be leading a team and slip into that space quickly, you grow as a person in yourself. You're then doing the client-facing, customer-facing tasks or things that actually move the business, while she's doing all the things that also contribute to business but just aren't your thing. You shouldn't be doing admin tasks.
Well, that's the thing, right? A lot of CEOs and business owners, they think like, oh, I'll save money and I'll just do that task instead of getting a virtual assistant. So what would you guys say to that?
Stop it.
No. definitely not. That is poverty mindset, and it's not leadership mindset, and it's scarcity mindset. So the best way to break through that is just get a VA, and then you'll see. Seeing is believing. So you need that team. I can't stress a team enough. You will never be able to go to the top or reach far and wide if you think that you'll do it all alone. So
why did you guys go straight to 40 hours a week? Could you afford it? Was it something like financially, you were like, yeah, that's easy for us?
No, it was a stretch. When the team said, oh, she'll be shared with someone else, I was like, my team member's not being shared with somebody else. So that comes part of like my value with community and family and tribe. You want that person part of your team, not shared, for one. And there is enough work for her. There will be enough work in your business, because there is. If you're growing and that's your intention to grow, the work will be there, because it is.
There's so much work beyond what you even think. It's never ending. It's just like this continuous building. And you know, when she's not there, it's a lot of fun. You got to remember that this we can take so seriously. Well, I can vouch for that anyway. And so to be able to have someone else have fun, you step into another level of leadership because you've got someone underneath you as well. It's, you know, it's just a whole nother level for you. So it's just worth it. It's no brainer.
I love it. I love it. So do you think that you guys would have been able to get the same result, $30,000 in 1 month, without the academy behind you for a year?
No, definitely not. Definitely not, babe. Yeah, for anybody watching who hasn't started yet, it's very, very worth your investment. The best investment is always in you. So it's important to, if you get such an amazing connection and vibe from the person, you can see that their strategy works, and FM is such a beautiful leader in everything that she does, then the longer you put it off, you're just procrastinating and dimming your own light, because this growing is all about part of you shining brighter and brighter and brighter. So yeah, no.
I love it. And I remember that first day that you guys joined the academy, and we were on the phone, the three of us, and I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to interview you one day. We're going to be my case study. I'm so excited about you. And look at you now, right? It's like, here we are, literally a year later, you got to your 13K, like, which is like so fascinating, right? 13K is what you invested in the academy, and all of a sudden you get that back in 1 month, a year later. Like, obviously you had $30,000 a month each month, but now you think about, that's like easy money now, right? You're like, 13K is nothing. Like, let's go. I can do that in 1 month. And that's just the beginning for you.
Yes. Yeah. And everybody's timeline is different, because I just hear some of the ladies in here to talk about, oh, but I'll take too long. And that's part of your power, is knowing your timeline, it's staying in your own lane. That is not an excuse to not do something. It is even more reason to do something. Is right, I'm going to take a year, or it's going to take me 6 months, or it's going to take me 2 years. Good. Get going. Start now. That is just a choice. So it's really
about the person that we become on the other side of that growth. It's not even about the result. It's not even about the number. It's about the lesson, the learnings. Like, you guys just did a tour and it went really well, but you said, we learned so much. That's the most valuable stuff. Tell me more about that.
Yes, we went to Melbourne and we learned some valuable lessons about, when you do go touring and you do go traveling, you want to have more bookings and make it definitely more worthwhile. And that was the biggest lesson that we really come away from the going down to Melbourne. It was good. It was very good. And you need to have these experiences. Like, I've just always thought about, and this is what I share with our clients, is when you have like a bill or a lesson, it's like $500 or a $5,000 one, you go, thank you, I learned that for $5,000 instead of $50,000, or instead of $100,000, like,
or instead of 50 years,
or instead of 50 years. Yeah. You just have that perception and that mindset about things, and the gratitude. Actually, it's just gratitude for what you experience. Yeah. So Melbourne was good.
I love it. Courtney, did you want to share something? Someone is watching this. What would you recommend? Obviously, there's coaches here that are listening and their business is going well. They're getting like a referral-based business. Things are pottering along, but they have like ups and downs in business, right? They've got like a good month and then not that good months. And they're doing everything by themselves. What would you say that to them?
I would say, well, you know, business for me has been just as much as a personal development game as anything. It's like you're going to another relationship. So I think, you know, having the supportive for us, and I can vouch for Kristen too, us doing events, like actually putting ourselves out there, going to events, not just our own, but meeting people like yourself, putting ourselves outside of our comfort zone, community work, the volunteering, things that bring you more gratitude and joy is really important. Because for me, business, I can take things so seriously. I can't stress that enough. So it's about incorporating as much fun as possible in business, doing it, knowing that you don't have to do it all, because I sometimes think I have to do it all. So really putting yourself in your higher self position and, you know, being smarter, like, and not working as harder for business. So surrounding yourselves with like-minded people like yourself, people who are where you want to be, who are going to help you up level and growth. Like, it's uncomfortable. So you got to get used to that uncomfort, really, at the end of the day as well. It's the main thing. Just do it. Just, yeah, make sure you've got that. Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, guys, we went over time a little bit, but I just want to make sure that people understand it. So if they want to be part of your tribe, what they can do? How can they join you guys?
Yay. So we would love your support on Instagram. If you could go and follow us at the Freedom System Movement. We've got a Facebook page. Come join our Facebook group. We've got over 1,000 members in there. We're always doing fun things. And yeah, personal profiles, feel free to add us on there. That's fine. And we're going to have
Is your VA here? She's going to put some links in here for us?
Yes. Yeah, we'll
Amazing.
get our VA to put some links. Yeah.
Beautiful. Amazing. Thank you, ladies, for your time, and congratulations. 3K to 13K. Like, that is amazing in 1 month. Like, that is incredible. So you haven't changed, just one more question. You haven't changed your funnel. You haven't changed anything. You just had more hands on deck. That's all you did.
Yes, more hands on deck. Yeah. And then when we had more hands on deck, we then could look at the different funnel, the next funnel as well, group coaching. So that all flowed on really beautifully.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And now we're going to show you in the academy how to do that, right? How to move from one-on-one to one-to-many, which is,
yes.
Love it. Love it, love it,
so
love it. Thank you for being part of the academy. Thank you for trusting us with your virtual assistant, and now, you know, be able to take your business to the next level. And when you're ready for the second one, you know where to go. Let's do it.
Yes. Yay. Thank you, FM.
Thank you, girls. Congratulations. Everybody watching this, remember, we do this in the academy. We help you to first get your business from 0 to 5K, and then from 5K to 20K by moving you into group sessions. Now, these girls have done 13K with one-on-one sessions, which is outstanding, amazing, incredible. We're going to now teach them how to get 20,000 and more consistently from groups. That is what the academy called the Sold Out Business Academy. It's called Sold Out because we're going to show you how to get your business sold out, right? And not in a way of exhaustion, but in a way of excitement and growth. And then once you get sold out, we're going to get you a virtual assistant with our agency. We're going to find an amazing person to match you, your vibration, your energy, so that they can take your business to the next level, exactly like it happened for Cristiin and Courtney. So they can double your business without changing anything, just having more hands on deck. So if you guys are at the level and you go, oh my gosh, I'm now at 0, I've got a word of mouth business, I don't know how to do social media, then say academy and we can jump on a call and I can help you to do that. If you already have a sustainable business and you know how to do that, then just say agency and I can help you find and match you with an amazing virtual assistant that's going to double your business, triple your business without you having to change anything. You already got it all. So you just need more people to do it. So thank you so much again for the girls for joining us, and you guys, thank you for watching this. And if you're watching as a replay, just comment in there and I'll reach out to you and we'll get on a call and we'll get you started. See you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, girls. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. If you haven't joined this podcast, then you're definitely going to love our Coaches 10K kit. I have created this specifically for you to show you how to get your first 10K. This is an incredible bundle that I created where you get unlimited access, like literally lifetime access to 2 of my main courses where I show you exactly how to get to your 10K a month. You're gonna absolutely love this, but on top of this, there is also a sneak peek inside of my sold out business academy. 7 days where you get to really try out and watch all the things that you can and really get the gist of what we do inside of that sold out business academy. This is priceless. I am so excited to have you joining this. I mean, it's only $197 at the moment, so please make sure that you check the description and the show notes to see if this offer is still available, but you guys need to go and come and check it out. Check the description for the link and go and join our Coaches 10K Kit. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.